And welcome to my YouTube channel Excel Office Online in Practice Chapter 2 Independence Project 2 to 5 Simulates. So if you want to complete Simulate project Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So assignment title is Excel Office Online in Practice Chapter 2 Independent Projects 2 to 5. So we move to the main project step and total step is 12. So we move to the question number 1 Independent Project 2 to 5. So question number 1 is open the EX send settings to Excel start a file. The file will be renamed the automatically included your name. Change the project file name if a directed to do so by your instructor and save it. So go to the Excel worksheets. I have already downloaded the EXO send settings 2 to 5. And next is question number 2 is review the formula, click the new price sheet tab and review the formula bars and click the cell D5 the begin with the 1 plus D4. So go to the Excel worksheets and new price worksheets. So go to the new price worksheets and next is new price sheet tab and review the formula. Click the cell D5. The formula begin with the 1 plus D4. So click the D5. So select the D5 and formula begin with the 1 plus D4. Added the copy formula with the mix cell reference. Added the formula D5 to show D4 instead. D4 the formula should multiply 1 plus percentage value in cell D4 by the so by the value in cell D4 current date fleet sheets H5 with an absolute cell reference to row 4 and column H on the fleet sheets. You can copy the formula down to the column. So added the formula in cell D5 to show D4 instead of D4. So select the D4 and apply the absolute cell reference and multiply by H5 and press enter. So added the formula in cell D4 and apply the absolute cell reference. Current rate on the fleet sheets with the absolute cell reference 4 in column H and fleet the sheets. You can copy the down to figure 3. So copy the formula and next is D5 to D62 sorry D6 to D19 and next is question number 3 power C and select the cell D5 to D19 and drag the pointer to copy the formula E5 to E19. So D5 to D19 and drag the formula E19. D5 to E19 drag and copy the formula cell E5 to E19 and fill without the formatting. So question number 3 is complete and next is click the cell E6 Formula adjusts the use the percentage in cell E4 in a place or cell D4 note show that the reference feed sheets H6 adjust to show the correct. So select the click the cell E6. So select the E6, click the cell E6 and adjust the formula uh, percentage value E4 and place the D4. Note that field in cell H6 E4, place the D4. Note the reference field sheet H6 to the adjust to show the correct node. So check this D4 to replace the E4 and D5 to D19. Fill the format pointer. Copy the formula to cell E5 to E19. E5 to E19. So next is click the cell, place the D4 and feed sheets in cell H6 is the adjusted to show correct row. And next is, so question number 3 is complete and we move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is build a formula with the mixed reference. Click the cell F5 and type 1 plus start the formula and select the F4 and make it is in absolute reference to the row but not the column and type multiply closing the and multiplications and click the cell I5 to flip sheets and make the reference absolute for the column but not the row. So click the cell F5 and next is and type the click the cell F5 and type a 1 plus start the formula. Select the cell F4 and make to the absolute reference to the row but not the column and type multiply for the closing and multiplication and click a cell I5 on the fleet sheet. Make the reference absolute for the column but not the row. So select the F5 and next is type is equal to and 1 plus, so 1 plus 1 plus to start the formula and select the cell F4 and make the absolute reference to but not the column. So apply the F4, apply the absolute reference and next is multiply by multiplication and click the cell I5 on the fleet sheet and make the reference absolute for the column but not the row. So go to the fleet worksheet and select the I5 and select the I5 fleet worksheet in cell F5 and apply the absolute reference and press enter. So question number 4 is complete and copy the formula down the column F. So copy the formula, in column F and format the cell F5 to F19 as the currency and copy the cell F5 to F19 to cell G5 to G19. So F5 to F19 and apply the currency. So go to thumb tabs and go to the number groups and click the currency and click OK. And next is F5 to F9 to cell G5 to G19. So copy the formula G5 to G19 cell G5 to G19. So question number 4 is complete and we move to the question number 5. Build an if function to formula and click the fleet sheet tab and select the cell G5 rentals. Board with the stove in the gallery must seat 8 or more people. So go to the fleet sheet tabs and select the G5. So select the G5 and rental boards with the stove in the gallery must seats 8 or more people. Create an if function in which the logical text argument determine if there are 8 or more seats, and yes you use to yes the value if true arguments, you know the value if false arguments, the text argument within the question marks. So select the G5 and type is equal to type the if function. So if function and select the E5 is the seats greater than or equal to G5 rental and its seats, and create the if the function logical there's it more and use the value if false arguments. So next is type it and type inverted commas, type yes and no, type inverted commas and close bracket and press enter. So result is yes. And next is use the yes value if true argument and use the no for the value if false argument. If the formula enclose the text argument within question marks, and copy the formula to cell G6 to G19 and center the data in column G. So copy the formula G6 to G19, G6 to G19 and center the data in column G. So go to the home tabs and go to the random groups and click the center. And next is question number 6 is insert the 2D function in cell B21 and format the data to show the month spelled out the date and 4 digits for the year January 1 to 2020. So insert the 2D function in cell B21. So type the B21, press enter and insert the 2D function B21, format the date to show the month, spell out the dates 4 digits for the year. So type is equal to and type the 2D function and press enter. So insert the 2D function in cell B21. Then format the date to show month and 4 digits for the year January 1 and 2020. So question number 6 is complete. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete similar project Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you are 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam.